Auto launch set. We've been asked by Kith Mahan to help them find one of their destroyers. The last word the Bushan Ray sent was of a power plant failure. There are reports of tyrannic raider ships operating in this region, so all pilots should stay on the lookout for pirate vessels.
Our workers aren't currently fitted for salvage and repair duty. We need to build an engineering module in order to prepare our work crews. We will have to jettison the upper ore canister to make room. Confirmed raider presence. Go to full alert.
Stand by Group 2.
Hello, everyone.
Roger, Command.
Welcome back to some more
Return
Let's
ship
Play
and
Homeworld
stand
Emergence.
Roger, Command.
In the last
Setting
mission,
aside Group 2.
we helped defend
Formation
Hygera
set.
from an encroaching
Target locked
Taidan
in.
fleet, which was looking to breach the defenses and
Stand
raid
by
our
Group 1.
homeworld.
X.
We
Formation
helped
set.
the other kits be able to repel the
Target
attack.
acquired.
We now find that one of the kits who had been there has obviously sent us on this mission
Escorts
to
assigned.
assist in finding a damaged destroyer out in this section.
Construction underway. Ore transfer to AUG storage bays. Jettisoning canister. Triggering canister destruct to keep it out of pirate hands. Stand by Group 2.
Sensors are picking up fast-moving meteor belts in the region. Fighters should have no problem maneuvering through them. But if the destroyer drifts into one of them, it could be easily destroyed. Acolyte has been decommissioned.
Okay, everyone. So in this video, besides talking about the mission itself, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis on the history of the Homeworld series as of this
Stand by
point.
Group 1.
Target locked
Stand
in.
by Group
Moving
2.
to
They're really
attack.
close to us, I think. Hard to tell because I didn't swing the camera. Yeah, there we go. How close are they?
Just tell me where to go.
Okay, so the first thing I'm doing here is I want to find their battleship, their destroyer, as quick as possible. These asteroids will eventually slam into the ship and damage it more
Just
and or
say the
destroy it.
word.
So we can't be lax in this. We need to use our scouts to find the ship as soon as possible. This is a really large map.
Report of hostiles by Group 4.
I'm on my way, Command.
Looks like
Recon,
the
ready
tyrannic
to go.
raiders are busy attacking my harvesters.
Engineering module is now
I'll be
online.
there before
Research,
you blink.
repair, and salvage technology so our workers can assist the Bushan Ri.
Let's not forget to get
underway.
that done, or it's useless. We can't actually repair the vessel without the ability to repair.
Going to high alert now.
Hey, nice processor got a kill.
ready.
It takes
Escorts
more kills
assigned.
for the larger
Stand by Group
craft
2.
to earn experience from my recollection
Ready.
here.
Going into docking pattern.
Looks
Ready.
like we
Roger,
took
Command.
some damage on
Returning
some
to
of my
hangar. Receiving.
acolytes
Going into
here.
docking
Stand by
pattern.
Group 1.
So,
Escorts
in
assigned.
Homeworld,
Going to high
and I'm
alert.
going on my
Stand by
memory,
Group
which
2.
is pretty old,
Research
like,
completed.
well,
Repair technology available.
17
Upgrade
years?
workers.
oh right,
Stand
so,
by Group
Begin
4.
upgrade now.
because I didn't mention it before,
Beginning
when you
research.
research a new tech, any of your existing craft that could have benefited from that upgrade have to actually be
Upgrade complete.
upgraded. In the case
Upgrade
of the
complete.
harvesters,
Upgrade
they can
complete.
just learn the upgrade in
Stand
the
by
field.
Group 4.
But our acolytes and or ACVs
Roger,
or
Command.
other
Can you
fighter
speak
craft
up?
have to be pulled back to the mothership.
Receiving. Roger, Command.
We'll try our best to destroy some of these asteroids with my acolytes, but it's not, or even ACVs, but it's not likely to
Research
be
completed.
successful in
Salvaging
destroying the asteroids
technology
quick enough
available.
to prevent them from
Upgrade
smashing into our
workers.
ships.
Begin upgrade now.
Processor
The asteroids themselves will not
Stand by
outright
Group
destroy a vessel unless it's like an acolyte. And even then, I think our fighters will automatically
Stand
move out
by
of the
Group
way.
2.
They will do some damage to
Escorts
our
assigned.
vessels, but not
Stand
an
by Group
amount that
4.
we can't
Understood.
overcome by healing
Stand
it
by
for
Group 1.
maybe a minute. In fact, I think you'll see that 2 or 3
Stand by
times
Group
during the
2.
mission.
Returning to hangar.
Also, everyone, I apologize
Ready
for my
to go.
mouse cursor being present in the last video. I'm not talking about the one you're seeing right now, that
got
gold
it.
one, the in-game one. I'm talking about the white cursor I had. I didn't realize
Let
that
me
it would
at
be
'em.
visible during my video editing. So it should not be visible now. That was so annoying, though. that I have decided to re-record parts 2 through 4.
Coordinates locked in.
These next 3 videos because I double-checked them and it was visible in all of them. So, you guys are worth it. I should have checked it beforehand. I've never experienced it before in my video editing. It was an option that got reset to a default behavior.
Stand by Group 1.
Yep, so that moving group of darker gray dots signifies the current asteroid swarm that is moving through this area.
Successfully relocated.
Ready to go.
If it takes you a bit of time to actually find the Bouchon Ray, in so much that you haven't found it after maybe 8 minutes, the game will give you hints as to where it might be located. I want to say, in fact I'm going to say, that the location of the vessel changes, in so much that if you do this the first or second time, like, it will be in a different corner of the map. I don't know which corner of the map it's currently located in, so thus we're out here exploring all the corners to see which one it could be located. That's one thing I liked about this game, aside from, like, the first mission. Well, actually, there's a few missions, I guess, where it's always the same. But in this one, you don't know where it is, so you definitely feel like, okay, even if you play this mission 18 times, it could be anywhere out here, so you gotta go hunt it down. I like that. That keeps this mission in particular a little different. So the history of the Homeworld people, or the Kushan people, if you never played the original Homeworld... Oh, 1 second.
We are picking up faint, calm echoes in these regions. Ray may be close by one of these signal points.
Oh, I have to talk about this really quick. Sometimes this game minimizes itself just by the fact that I'm playing it. It's just like, yep, I'm going to minimize now, Tim.
You got it.
We have found the Bouchon Ray. She's badly damaged. We need to send in a worker to help them with repairs.
We will build another worker for this task.
Beginning construction.
And we will also send one of my current group, the one who has the least amount of resources, over there as well.
Worker ready. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold. Worker ready.
I thought Dawkins might actually have you bring your resources to the processor, but it's not going to.
Yeah, Command.
You'll note that the processor itself can also now repair things, but it can't salvage anything. Salvaging it allows you to bring a existing ship into the capital ship, or to apply something to it, which will convert it to your own vessel. You can take over enemy ships, like frigates, even destroyers, or even carriers, but it requires more and more harvesters for you to do this.
Yeah?
It's actually very... Oh, that asteroid's totally smashing into us. Let's watch it. Bam. Hey, wasn't so bad. Hit the engines. Probably got burnt up. In any case, it requires a significant amount of investment in your harvesters, and there's no guarantee they won't be shot down by the enemy craft that you're trying to harvest. In the original Homeworld series, it was a really good tactic to try to capture as many ships as you could possibly acquire, because captured ships, although they did count toward your supply unit total, you could exceed it without penalty. So, you ended up with a large fleet of captured Tidan and Tyrannic Raider ships. And later on, whatever the Swarmer race, not race, but the people were called. Oh, that's crashed into our processor. It's okay.
Processor here.
It's okay. Right, so... Yes, you can see the processor is able to heal, but you can't actually give it instructions to heal. You can't click on it and say, I want you to heal this. You kind of have to be right next to something or lined up with the automatic heals. Uh-oh. Those are Tyrannic Raiders approaching that vessel, Tim. Hopefully they won't attack it.
Stand by Group 1.
They're ACVs. I should split them and get them here faster.
Assigned. Command.
Roger, Command.
So back to the history of the Kushan people. They had been living on a very arid planet, and had just discovered a massive...
Escorts assigned.
How to describe it? A massive ship buried in one of their deserts. This is after some hundreds or thousands of years of living on this planet. And they dug it up and they found some research in it. and I might be getting this wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the
Just
story.
tell me where to
It's
go.
been 18 years since I last, 17, 18 years since I last played the game, so you have to bear
Stand
with
by
me here.
Group 1.
When they dug it up, they found some
Sphere,
technology,
formation set.
and it helped accelerate their own technological growth. They were able to develop their mothership, or a...
Stand by Group
I'm
2.
sorry, they developed several lots of technology, space travel, in particular jump technology, the hyperdrive.
Roger, Command.
And they were... Oh, okay, I'm certainly there that we've got a rank 4 fighter in this, so I would like to keep these guys alive if possible. Right. So... They, after I believe a few minor tests, they decided that they were going to try to colonize another planet. They had about 500,000 colonists, if I recall,
Yeah?
put into
Lead us to the pros.
suspended animation as volunteers for the trip. And they designed this massive ship
Ready to go,
to
sir.
make the
Worker here.
to make the trip from their home world to a closer by planet, I think is what it
Command
was.
ship
I don't remember
arrived.
where exactly they planned on
Roger,
going
Command.
originally.
Hostiles by Group
So they then decided to, the first thing we're going to do
Formation
before they
set.
put any of these colonists at risk was they were going to test the jump drive technology to make sure that it could work on a ship of this scale without there being any trouble. Ah, this makes me dizzy watching our acolytes spin around so much. Probably should be having them in Delta formation, not X formation to fight fighters. Delta's probably a better formation to be in when I fight frigates.
Support hostiles by Group 2.
Yeah, that was a little too dizzy. Nice, get him. We lost at least one of them. Ours, that is. The Tyrannic Raider fighters are a little stronger than the Titan scouts we were fighting earlier. So during
Stand by
the
Group
Going
2.
into docking
maiden
pattern.
voyage of the mothership, after the
Construction
jump
underway.
happened, they were running some tests
Stand by
to
Group
see,
4.
was the ship still stable, is everything going well, etc., etc. And they came under attack by the Tyrannic Raiders, the first group of aliens, I guess I'll call them aliens, that they
Moving
encountered.
core fleet.
They developed fighter technology
advised,
right then and
fleet.
there, and they were
Command
able
ship is
to
relocated.
repulse
Recon, ready to
these
go.
raiders long enough to make a jump back to their planet. Upon arriving back to their planet,
me at 'em.
they found that the
Locking
planet
onto
was a
your beacon.
smoldering
Just say the
fireball,
word.
and that their
Recon
colonists were under
returning to
attack.
hangar.
It turned out that their people, the Kushan people, who I guess we're watching now, we're watching one of the clans of them, had been exiled to their planet as a punishment for something that their
Stand by
ancestors
Group
had
2.
done basically millennia ago. And the current Kushan people had no knowledge of this. There were no records kept, no
Roger,
information
Command.
of any kind about what had happened to them. Oh, I'm watching myself land in the dock? Oh, that's a bit awkward. I'm sure it'll be all okay. I'm sure it'll be okay in the end. Oh, and by the way, everybody, the amount of humor, I might be joking a tiny bit here, but it will drop dramatically as of once this video series, and it's going to, takes on a more horrific aspect to it. The humor will drop dramatically. That, assuming I'm being humorous at all in what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the history of Homeworld. Oh, or not.
Picking up incoming hyperspace signatures. They appear to be Higaran support frigates and are indicating they wish to help with the repair of the Bushan Ray. Continue the repair work and be prepared to cover the frigates if the raiders try to hit them.
All right, we should probably send more people over there then.
Stand by Group 1.
I don't know if our ACVs and ramming frigate can cover everything. So, yep, so I'm going to launch... Oh, right. I've currently... I didn't even explain it when it was happening on screen. I currently have my capital ship set to hold ships in itself by having the plus
Launching
button
ships now.
pressed under the picture of the Kulan up in the upper left-hand corner. In this way, your
Stand by
ships
Group
won't
2.
automatically launch.
Adding
Any
ships to
ships you
Group 2.
create and ships that you
Beginning construction.
put in, that you dock, will remain docked.
Formation set.
That's actually useful in some instances. Let's say that you spawn into a new mission and you're not sure if you might be jumping into hostile territory. you may be interested in
Launching
holding
ships
on to all your
now.
fighter craft rather than launching them
Stand by group
on the off
2.
chance that they're immediately
Adding
attacked,
ships to group 2.
which is something that happened in the original Homeworld series. You wanted everything docked
Underway.
before you entered the next mission, or you lost every single one of your fighters and corvettes.
Stand by group 1.
And it also allows you to make hyperspace jumps faster, because your vessels will be already docked. The only penalty about this, however, is that you might want your ships launched immediately upon spawning into a mission, in which case you'll have to actually manually do so.
Something's wrong. They aren't sending any Kith recognition codes. We are attempting to check their markings.
The frigates have changed shape. They are raider corvettes using some kind of holographic emitter technology to fool our sensors. Protect the destroyer at all costs.
Stand by group 1.
Wow. I think there was cloaking
Stand by group 1.
in the original Homeworld, but not mimic technology. Oh, nice. The Bushan Ray is actually helping defend itself.
Report of hostiles by group 2.
Target acquired. Ready.
Oh my god, there's a lot of them here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them here.
Roger, command.
Report of
Receiving you
hostiles by
loud
group 3.
and clear. Moving to attack.
Stand by group 2.
Yeah, build, Tim. You should be building everything. And ACVs.
Construction
Pump out as
underway.
many things as... But yep, let's get everything launched
Auto launch
immediately.
Stand by group 1. Report of hostiles by group 1.
Those are missile frigates. I'm sorry, not frigates.
Group 3.
Corvettes. They're going to be very dangerous. Come on, Group 3, Remy frigate. I need you in here.
Stand by group 1.
Roger, command.
Stand by group 1.
Darn it.
Stand by group 1.
We'll talk more about
Hostiles
the
by
Homeworld
group
series
3.
once this battle is over. I'm losing all Group 1.
Stand by group 2.
Oh, wow. Group 2's heavily damaged as well.
Moving to attack. Receiving. Returning to hangar. Roger,
You guys are no
command.
good to be
Going into
destroyed.
docking pattern.
Turn
Roger,
back.
command. Receiving.
Oh, I'm actually going to watch this a little bit.
Report of hostiles by group 1.
Recon! Breaking up!
Oh, what? I'm under attack over here, too. Holy crap. Ah, my
Roger,
recon.
command. Target locked in.
Just tell me where to go.
Ready. Weapons charged.
Oh, by the way, everyone, since I did have to... Oh, no.
Engaged.
Wow, they're attacking every single location I've got. We'll have to send this fleet over there once they're done wiping up
Stand
these
by,
two
Group 2.
ships.
Roger, command.
I'm panicking. We're attacking
Target
every single
acquired.
location, and there's
Stand by,
quite a
Group
few of them,
4.
too.
I copy, command. Understood. On high alert.
That means they'll activate their guns and fire on the enemy.
Stand by group 1.
I don't know what to do with you, Group 1. What are we doing? So a heads up, everyone, that I did mention
Beginning
before
construction.
that I will be
Report of hostiles by
redoing
Group 4.
these videos. This means I have to
Target locked
replay
in.
through them, as
Setting
I don't have
aside
the
Group 2.
original
Returning to
2,
hangar.
3, and 4 that I had recorded. I do have 5, and I haven't added the audio to that yet, so
This is command.
that will not be
Open
difficult
up
to
our attack
redo. But this means that at the
Command
end of
ship is
Mission
underway.
4, whatever the status is of the ships I have,
Stand by,
that will
Group
not
1.
be the case when we reach Mission 5, because
Roger,
it will be...
command. Returning to
I mean,
hangar. Roger,
the story is
command.
going to be
by
the
Group
same.
1.
It's just
Roger,
that the
command.
ships might have
Ready.
different experience
Going into
totals,
stand by
or might
Group
have
1.
a slightly different
Ready.
loadout of what ships
Stand
I
by
built
Group
and how
2.
many of them I have. Just
Adding
as a heads
ship
up.
to group 2.
As of Mission 5, when we reach that
Adding
point.
ships to group 2.
Processor here.
Alright, sounds like
Escorts
that's the end of
assigned.
the fighting at the moment.
On alert.
Nope, we got more.
Stand by group 3.
Come on, Remy Frigate, get up here.
We're moving out right now.
Roger, command.
You guys are the guys who weren't damaged. We're gonna need you. Here come more.
There are no more available resources in explored area.
Okay,
Stand by group
that's
3.
good. Oh god, you're so heavily
Returning
damaged.
to hangar.
How did I miss you?
Ready.
Oh, my
Target
my
locked
troops
in.
are in attack who are trying to retreat.
Roger, command.
Report of hostiles by group
Secondary
1.
engines online. Ready for unlink. Target acquired.
I should pause the game to deal with these
Receiving.
guys, Tim.
Roger, command. Weapons charged.
Bridge. There are no more available resources in
advised,
explored
mate.
area. Command ship is relocated. Report of hostiles
Build
by
up,
group
just get
2.
everything over there. Please make
Roger,
it back.
command.
Ah, darn it. 4-star experienced ACV destroyed. Oh, watch me losing all
underway.
the ships.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
I think we just lost our ramming frigate.
This is command.
Ready to engage.
Equatorial hell.
Oh, we
Stand
didn't
by
lose it.
Group 3.
Ready to go.
Ah, yes! I love it when it actually destroys things. It reminds me of a shark just tearing something up. Taking a big piece of something
Stand
off
by
of something
Group
else when
1.
the ramming frigate attacks. It's awesome
Returning to
looking.
hangar.
Stand by Group 2.
Going into docking pattern.
You guys are damaged. I need you. Wow, someone's in the red. Alright, nothing else is on the radar. Dock it, Tim. Yeah, everything needs to be docked.
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Okay, well, there's no battling going on. We can talk a little more then about the Kushan people. So they had
Stand by
broken
Group 4.
a agreement, or rather, I suppose you could
Adding
consider the
to
fact that
Group
they
4.
were basically on parole, or
We're
Ready to
picking
go,
up a dual
sir.
signal on the emergency channel. Attention, Bushan Ray. Did you send out a distress beacon?
Negative, Kun Lion. We've been picking up that signal since we drifted into the region. It must be some kind of derelict.
Worker here. Repairs underway.
Source of anomalous signal located. It may be of some value. Recommend sending a worker in to investigate and retrieve source of signal.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
okay, we'll take care of
Ready.
it then.
Roger, command.
But first, I want
Stand down,
my
ship.
groups
Stand by Group 1.
laid out so I know that I have at least 10 ACVs and 10
Receiving.
Adding ships to Group 1.
acolytes. That's right, 10.
Stand by
9. I
Group
want
2.
9 of each.
X. Formation set.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Stand by Group 1. X. Formation set.
Underway.
What are you? Oh, God!
Just say the
Poor
word.
little recon.
Locking on to your beat.
Poor
That ship
pack.
has arrived. Command. Beginning construction.
Acolyte has been retired.
Did I retire an acolyte? Oh, retired an acolyte building AACV. Okay, gotcha.
Worker ready. Assisting.
So,
Leave this to the pros.
the moment they
Repairs
broke that
underway.
agreement
Worker
to...
ready.
And the agreement
Assisting.
consisted of that
Stand
they
by,
were
Group 2.
exiled to this planet, or rather banished.
assigned.
They were not allowed to leave it. When they had researched jump technology
Rods
and
on full.
used it, they
Receiving.
broke their treaty, or the
Sphere. Formation
agreement that
set.
allowed their people to live, and thus
Stand by Group
they
1.
were to be wiped out. This is after hundreds of years,
Adding
or
ship to
thousands of
Group 1.
years of living on that planet. So, with
Escorts
nowhere else to go... Oh,
Picking up Tyrannic Raider comm transmissions. They must be after the derelict as well. Engage and destroy.
Attention, Bushan Ray. Was wondering if you might be able to help out.
Sorry, Kun Lion. We barely have nav restored to the point that we can hyperspace. Besides, even a mining kit should be able to handle a few pirates. Thanks for the help. Bushan Ri out.
Stand by Group 1.
Worker ready.
no
Challenging.
no
Stand by
respect
Group
at
1.
all for miners.
Escorts assigned.
After analyzing the pirate wreckage, our engineers believe they can replicate the mimicking technology. We can begin researching holographic projectors immediately.
Research
Everything the
underway.
game gives you will be useful at some
Worker here.
point,
Head back in.
arguably during the
Enemy
mission.
vessel now under fleet control.
So we will begin researching this. I can't think of a reason why we shouldn't have it. That actually will be a requirement in the next mission, if I recall
In
correctly.
main batteries. Stand by Group 2.
Get him, acolytes.
Delta.
Please don't be missing
Formation set.
corvettes. No, there's no
Target
scouts.
acquired. Receiving.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Seven, I just want to watch this battle. Wow, yeah. Delta formation is much more effective than the X for fighting fighters. Or it seems to be. That went much faster, at least. Oof.
Stand by Group 2. Escorts assigned.
Processor here.
Ready to go.
Oh, you have incoming, Tim.
Let's go. Target acquired.
Stand by group
Target
2.
locked in.
Worker ready. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
I'm trying to withdraw Group 4 now.
Maneuver drive at full.
And I'm putting them on evade. Oh, wow, that's a lot of them.
Stand by group 3.
Got it.
Stand
Heading
by
in.
group 2.
Group 1 needs to engage them as well, Tim, or you're
Stand
going
by
to lose
group 1.
everyone
Next.
here.
Formation set.
Moving to attack.
Report of hostiles by group 1.
Roger, command.
Oh, that jitter is going to make me sick if I have to watch too much of that. I think even during this, I was like, oh, maybe it'll stop? And then when it didn't, I was like, no, we can't view it. I think I tried one more time to watch the battle from the cockpit view, but in the, oh god, we've almost lost it.
Roger, command.
Report of hostiles by group 2.
Almost lost our harvester.
Stand by group 4.
Worker ready.
Report of hostiles by group 1.
Underway.
I could pause the game and do a ton of micromanagement in that way, but I think it's more exciting for both of us if I try to keep the pausing to a minimum during
Stand by
gameplay.
group 1. Spear. Formation set.
Anyway,
Escorts
as long
assigned.
as the story is as short as I can make it, they eventually fought their way to their original homeworld, which they realized was at the center of the galactic core, held by the Imperial Tidan group. On their way there, they made friends, a group of rebels who disliked the way that the Tidan Empire was being held, and other
Stand by
friends,
group
including
1.
I think they're called
Going into
the
docking pattern.
Bentusi, a group of pretty ancient and very powerful merchants, these massive ships of theirs, who helped
Processor
us
here.
and sold us technology and information to help ourselves make it back to our homeworld. After many deaths and quite a large amount of battles against many different types of enemies, you eventually make it to the homeworld and we're able to resecure it after a huge, grueling fight. It was a wonderful game. Or at least I remember it being a very wonderful game. And finally, if you then played the game again, basically New Game Plus, I don't think anything was different, other than
Ready to go,
your
sir.
ships were
Research
actually the
completed.
Tidani ships
is
this
now
time,
available for construction.
and the Kushans were your
Retrieved the
enemies.
derelict and handed it over to the engineers for further investigation.
Worker ready.
MCV is
Attack.
now available for construction.
We haven't destroyed all the Tyrannic Raiders yet, Tim. It's not over yet. I think I'll realize it after a few seconds. I'm like, okay, why is it not
Can you
ending
speak
yet?
up?
You'll see me immediately panic and relaunch all my vessels. I will be... Oh,
Right.
yep, hold on.
Getting underway.
We're under attack. Launch all the fighters.
Report of hostiles by group 4. Launching ships now.
We don't want to lose the processor.
here.
That's
Stand by
1,100
group
resources, plus, there's people on it.
Moving to attack.
Delta. Formation set. X. Formation set.
Weapons
Stand by
charged.
group 3.
Target acquired.
I copy, command. Going to high alert now. Guns up.
Okay, everyone, I think that will do it for
The
us.
raiders are retreating.
Processor here. Processor
The
moving out.
derelict is some
Returning
sort
to
of
hangar.
message pod,
Returning to hangar.
but the technology is like nothing we have ever seen before. We will analyze it further before returning to our mining mission.
Stand by group 1.
So everyone, I'm going to say thank you for watching here.
Ready to
Remember
go.
that at the end of each video,
We're
we're
moving
going to have,
out
yep, I
right
know, I'm
now.
ending it right now. We'll have the ending video to watch as well. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Thanks for watching again, and take care.
Honored greetings, Somtaaw Kitsa. Did you receive our data regarding the anomalous artifact?
We have. Our researchers agree. The signal and design matches nothing currently used by known galactic races. Where is the pod now?
We have brought it aboard now and are securing it in the main hangar bay. What should we do with it? We're just a mining vessel. We're not equipped to study anything like this.
We are transmitting design specs so that your manufacturing unit can construct a science module.
Excuse me, Kitsa, but would it not be easier to seek help from another kid? We are still within hailing range of the Nabal command carrier. Surely they would have the staff to...
No. A find like this could lead to alien technology that surpasses anything used by the other Kith. Somtaaw needs this advantage. We have a science vessel, the Klee Sun, studying stellar phenomena in the Karuk-Tel system. They have been ordered to meet with you at these coordinates and transfer over a research team with analysis equipment. This matter must be kept within Kith Somtaaw. Is this clear?
Yes, Kith Sa. Very clear. Kunlan out.